Hey ARMY! Welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this, you're probably just as excited as I am about BTS's 2026 comeback. Today, we're talking about something that's making millions of ARMYs worldwide cry tears of joy. Why is RM and Jimin's 2026 stage reunion being called a once-in-a-lifetime moment? Trust me, after watching this video till the end, you'll understand why this moment is so special and why you must attend the BTS 2026 tour. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss the latest BTS updates from this channel. Okay, before we discuss why their 2026 reunion is super special, let's flash back to 2022. Do you remember when BTS's last performance as a complete group was? Yes, exactly. The Permission to Dance on Stage tour that ended in Las Vegas in April 2022. That was the last time we saw all 7 BTS members, including RM and Jimin, standing on the same stage. What happened after that? BTS announced a hiatus to focus on solo projects and fulfill South Korean military service obligations. And guys, this wasn't a 1 week or 1 month hiatus. This was 4 years. 4 years without seeing RM and Jimin standing together on stage. 4 years without the MiniMooney Chemistry we all love. 4 years that felt like forever for ARMY, RM, and the other members entered military service one by one. Jimin himself enlisted with Jungkook in December 2023 using the buddy system. They all completed service in mid-2025. RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook finished between June 10th to 11th, 2025. Imagine, 4 years separated from performing together. 4 years where they grew, changed, and developed separately. Now let's talk about the transformation RM and Jimin experienced during these 4 years. And trust me, the changes are extraordinary. Let's start with RM. You've definitely seen recent photos of RM after his military discharge, right? Oh my god! Our leader now has broader shoulders, a more solid frame, and a far more powerful presence. He's no longer the RM we knew in 2022. He's now RM version upgraded. More masculine, more mature, and more confident. Musically, RM has evolved into a much more mature musician. His solo albums show emotional depth that's even more complex than before. His lyrics are increasingly philosophical, personal, and touching. He's found his identity as a solo artist while remaining the BTS leader we love. The way he explores themes of identity, purpose, and human connection in his music has resonated deeply with fans worldwide. His artistry has reached new heights, blending hip-hop, R&B, and alternative sounds in ways that showcase his evolution as a musician and poet. Now it's Jimin's turn. Guys, if you thought Jimin was already perfect, wait until you see his post-military transformation. Jimin now has a leaner but far more defined body. His arm and shoulder lines are sharper, giving off a more mature and powerful energy. He's no longer just cute machi Jimin, but fierce and powerful Jimin. And don't forget Jimin's phenomenal success as a solo artist. Like Crazy became the first song by a Korean solo artist to debut at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Albums Face and Muse were hugely successful worldwide. Who stayed on the Billboard chart for 75 weeks, making it the longest charting K-pop solo song. Filter reached 500 million Spotify streams. Jimin has proven he's not just a BTS member, but a global superstar who can stand on his own. His vocal technique has matured incredibly, with more control, range, and emotional expression than ever before. Critics worldwide have praised his ability to convey raw emotion through his voice, making every performance feel deeply personal and authentic. Okay, now we're entering the most emotional part. The chemistry between RM and Jimin, or what we know as MiniMooney. Their friendship is no joke, guys. This isn't just professional group mates. This is an emotional bond formed over more than a decade. And during these 4 years apart, their bond hasn't weakened. It's gotten stronger. Do you remember RM helping Jimin write lyrics for the hidden track Letter on Jimin's solo album? That was one of Jimin's most emotional and personal songs. And who did he trust to help? RM, his leader and best friend. Then, when Jimin's Like Crazy reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, who was the first to call Jimin to congratulate him? RM. Can you imagine how happy RM was for his friend's success? and how touched Jimin was to receive that call. Even during their time apart, Jimin posted on Weverse expressing his love for RM and suggesting they should meet. They also created mini and Moni music content, where RM shared his new music with Jimin. RM even admitted he's always nervous playing songs for people the first time, but he chose Jimin as his first listener. That shows the level of trust and respect they have for each other. Their chemistry on stage has always been a highlight of every BTS performance. The way RM leads with charisma and Jimin responds with emotion-filled performances creates perfect harmony. Their friendship is literally like a pair of puppies playing together, full of warmth and joy. Now let's talk about the BTS 2026 comeback preparations that have all ARMYs incredibly excited. BTS started recording sessions in July 2025 with a back-to-basics approach. They returned to the essence of what makes BTS. And guys, their new album releasing on March 20th, 2026 is described as BTS's most personal work to date. This album will contain 14 tracks reflecting each member's journey. Imagine, each member has had incredible individual experiences during these 4 years, and now they're combining all those experiences into one album. RM even said the music they're recording is going really well, and everyone is working hard. What makes it even more emotional is that RM and Jimin sent handwritten letters to ARMYs who maintain their Weverse membership for the past 3 years. In his letter, RM admitted he was waiting for this moment more desperately than anyone. Meanwhile, Jimin asked fans to continue walking with BTS throughout this year. Guys, this isn't just promotion. This is a reflection of their deep longing to return to the stage together. Album pre-orders open January 16th, and world tour dates will be announced on January 14th at midnight. Their new official website is 2026bts.com. And ARMY, you need to be ready because tickets will definitely sell out in minutes. The production value for this comeback is reportedly unprecedented. Big Hit has invested significantly in ensuring this reunion tour will be the most spectacular BTS has ever done. We're talking state-of-the-art stage design, cutting-edge technology integration, and performances that will set new standards in the industry. The team behind the scenes has been working tirelessly to create an experience that honors both BTS's legacy and their evolution as artists. Okay, this is the part you've all been waiting for. Why is RM and Jimin's 2026 stage reunion called a once-in-a-lifetime moment? Guys, the timing of this reunion is the perfect combination of various factors. After a 4-year hiatus filled with individual growth, physical and mental transformation from military service, phenomenal solo success, and accumulated longing from millions of ARMYs worldwide. All of this is happening at the right time. This isn't an ordinary comeback where a group just rests for a few months, then comes back. No. This is a meaningful reunion after going through personally and professionally challenging periods. They went through military service, found their identity as solo artists, faced public expectation pressure, and now choose to return together. Not because they have to, but because they want to. Jimin are now far more complete artists. RM with deeper philosophical lyrics, more powerful stage presence, and more mature leadership. Jimin with more stable vocals, more expressive dance, and radiating confidence as a global superstar. When they stand together again, it's not a replay of the past. This is a rebirth. The MiniMooney friendship that has lasted over a decade survived all kinds of challenges, criticism, pressure, and emerged stronger. Their chemistry isn't something that can be trained or manufactured. This is an authentic connection formed through shared experiences, supporting each other in difficult times, and celebrating successes together. Imagine, guys, RM with broader shoulders and a more solid frame standing on one side of the stage. Jimin with a more defined body and fiercer presence on the other side. When they look at each other for the first time on stage after 4 years, with these incredible physical and mental transformations, their chemistry will explode with intensity we've never seen before. This reunion represents more than just 2 members coming back together. It symbolizes BTS's resilience as a group, their commitment to ARMY, and their determination to continue their legacy despite all obstacles. In K-pop history, very few groups have successfully reunited after such a long hiatus with all members intact, and at the peak of their individual careers. This makes the RM-Jimin reunion and BTS's comeback as a whole a historic moment that future generations will study and reference. Now the question is, what can we expect from RM and Jimin's 2026 stage reunion? With their impressive physical transformations, we can expect far more intense and dynamic choreography. Jimin as main dancer will definitely showcase increasingly mature dance skills, while RM with his more powerful presence will complement perfectly. For years apart made them miss performing together. That longing will translate into explosive stage chemistry. Every eye contact, every interaction, every moment they have on stage will be filled with emotions accumulated over 4 years. They're no longer the RM and Jimin of 2022. They're wiser, more experienced, and more powerful versions. Their performances will reflect the maturity and wisdom of artists who have proven themselves both as individuals and as part of BTS. Get your tissues ready, ARMY! There will definitely be emotional moments where RM and Jimin look at each other, maybe hug, or even cry on stage. Spontaneous moments that can't be planned but will be etched in our hearts forever. Based on insider reports, we can expect special collaborative stages between RM and Jimin that blend their solo work with BTS classics. Imagine RM's rap verses interweaving with Jimin's angelic vocals in ways we've never heard before. The creative team has hinted at genre-blending performances that will showcase how each member's solo journey has enriched their collective artistry. With 4 years of individual experiences to draw from, the narrative arc of their performances will be richer and more complex. Each song will carry layers of meaning that reference their personal growth, their struggles, their triumphs, and their unwavering bond with each other in ARMY. Let's talk about what this means for ARMY. For 4 years, we've been the backbone keeping BTS's legacy alive. We've streamed their solo projects, defended them from critics, maintained our purple ocean, and never stopped believing in their return. This reunion is as much ours as it is theirs. The emotional investment ARMY has made during this hiatus is unprecedented. We followed every Weverse post, analyzed every photo, supported every solo release, and kept the faith even when it was hard. Now, seeing RM and Jimin back on stage together will feel like witnessing our own dreams come true. It's validation that our loyalty and love were worth it. Many ARMYs have grown and changed during these 4 years too. Some went through school, started careers, got married, or faced personal challenges. BTS's music and the promise of their return gave us strength. This reunion represents not just BTS coming back together, but ARMY reclaiming a piece of ourselves that we kept safe for this moment. The intergenerational aspect is also beautiful. Older ARMYs who've been with BTS since debut will experience this reunion with a decade of memories. Newer ARMYs who discovered BTS during the hiatus will witness their first complete group performance. And future ARMYs will look back at 2026 as the year everything changed again. This creates a shared historical moment that unites all ARMYs across time and space. So guys, that's why RM and Jimin's 2026 stage reunion is called a once-in-a-lifetime moment. This isn't empty hype or excessive dramatization. It's a fact that the perfect combination of timing, emotional context, artistic maturity, authentic chemistry, and the extraordinary transformation they've undergone creates a moment that may never be repeated in the same way. 4 ARMYs who have waited patiently for 4 years, who have supported RM and Jimin in their solo journeys, who have been counting days until this reunion, the moment when MiniMooney stands together again on the 2026 stage will be validation of your loyalty. This will be a reward for your patience. And most importantly, this will be a memory you'll keep forever. So ARMY, don't miss the BTS 2026 tour. Prepare your budget, prepare your mind, and prepare tissue boxes because you'll need them. And don't forget to share this video with fellow ARMYs so they also understand why this moment is so special. If you're excited for RM and Jimin's reunion, drop purple hearts in the comment section. And if you have predictions about what will happen on the 2026 tour, write them in the comments too. I'll read all your comments. That's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. See you in the next video, and Borhi ARMY.